Hey guys, Upper Tofu here. Welcome to another video with mutants. I hope you guys enjoy it. Got some cool games here. Hope we learn something together because I definitely learned something. Stay tuned and enjoy. This is against a 60 card deck. So you always want to look at their number. I made that mistake before. So you should anticipate that they have grass here. So we normal summon our level 2 to banish our level 8 to bring out our spell negate. Now we're going to emergency teleport for our level 3. He's going to search for our mutant clash. Now we put this card back in. So essentially now we have a macrocosmos for grass, we have a mutant clash for negate, and then we have a mutant's cry to pop a card, and we have a spell negate. So we have 4 interruptions here. Okay, I do macrocosmos, and usually you want to shotgun it, especially if you have mutant beast anyway, to negate any cosmic cyclone, twin twister, or duster. I use mutant to negate that card because this card can actually destroy a card once it's destroyed, and he would destroy Cosmos. So I don't want that to happen, so I instantly go for the negate there. He plays Wisdom Eye. I pop his Harmonizing Magician, and since macro's up, instead of going back to the extra deck, it just goes straight to the banish pile. So I pop that. He plays Valence. Now he's attempting to put my character or my monster into my spell and trap zone, because that's what this card does. Is when there's 2 monsters in the same column, you can make your opponent's monster go to the spell and trap zone, but I chain to be unaffected. And then he's special summoning him. I negate with Mutant Clash, and this is the card that we searched. So we banish a mutant card and negate. When he's destroyed, he destroyed Macros, so eventually he did get to destroy Macros, but we get to re-add our Mutant's Cry. And we have a normal summon for next turn, Baguska. So right here, this field spell actually works both ways. So if I just normal summon and activate field spell, he goes back in his zone. Alright, so this one we're up against Swordsoul. In our hand, we just have 1 playable card on the opponent's turn, which is Gamma, and we want to make sure we save it for the Moye. So you don't want to waste it on Ashuna. Maybe Ecclesia might be a good one, but I'm just saving it for the Moye. He ashes me here. That's fine, I could just use Gamma again. He's going to chain block me with Grandmaster, so I don't want to waste it on the draw 1 effect. But he drew into Blackout, sets 2 and passes, so we know he has Blackout, he has a monster negate here. And I mill for the starter. And I actually made a slight mistake here. I'll let you guys know what I should have done, but this is what I did. So I normal summoned, he negates me, and my thinking was I banish Arsenal in case I draw into Mutant's Cry, but that was the wrong move. So what I should have done here was I should have normal summoned him, he activates to negate, then I activate Mutant Fusion and banish a mutant from my deck and Arsenal from my hand. And that summons the fusion monster. I would pop Grandmaster, attempt to pop Grandmaster, and then I would tribute out my level 3, put it in the graveyard, banish Keystone, he'll get negated, but now that makes Mutant Clash live, because this card lets you banish a mutant monster from your graveyard. I don't have one because I played it incorrectly, but I would have one if I did it. And then I would have an extra monster negate, but I don't because I made a small mistake here. Negate, chain to be unaffected, battle, and that card is Blackout right there. So I don't set Mutant Clash because there's not really a point to. I don't have any monsters in the graveyard. I could have negated this right here. That's kind of like one of the things I could have done, and that would have got me really far ahead if I just made that small change in the play back there. But he goes into Barone. It's crazy how 1 card could have stopped the whole board. He attacks me. I search. He tries to negate, but I think he forgot that I had Gamma, so I just play Gamma, destroys Barone. Add back ST46. You shouldn't attack Driver because that just makes my other Gamma in my deck live again. You should just let it banish, unless you're going for game, then you can attack Driver. Normal summon, he didn't negate this time. I activate Banishing Keystone to summon Mutant Beast. I set both of them knowing he had Blackout. I knew he'd target these two. I probably just should have just set one card instead of both of them, but I still have follow-up for next turn with ST46. So he plays that, I banish Keystone. Keystone comes right back during the end phase. So that's good, and then yeah, he put it right here. So I made a mistake, I still ended up winning, but I just want to let you guys know what was the most optimal play. Okay, so this one was against a Runick player, so the only kind of negate that you want to do is, with Gamma, is the Runick Wings, which searches the field spell. So that's like the only way I use Gamma, and he's banishing a bunch of stuff. He banished Star Fusion, Special Summoning, and we try to use Gamma, but he chain blocks with the field spell, so now he gets to draw 3, and then he gets to add a field spell, which kind of sucks. He summons that, summons the Fabled Unicorn, and I also tested something in this ranked match to see if I could negate Fabled Unicorn, so I kind of purposefully normal summoned him, went down to 3 cards, he negates me, and I banished my Arsenal. And then I played E-Telly thinking I can negate with Cyframe Gamma, but you can't, so I learned that the hard way, I guess. So we're down to Cosmos and Mutant Clash. We don't have any Mutant card in the graveyard, so we're just relying on Cosmos and Gamma. Because I don't think he banished Driver, so we can't even use Gamma. So it's our turn, he skipped. We search for Cry, and he uses this card, discarding our trap card, which kind of sucks. But we do that, get rid of Gamma, summon Beast. A good spell negate, we just attack over the Unicorn and end our turn, and the card we would banish would probably either be Clash or the field spell. So we banish the field spell here, even though we do get a slightly lower attack. We go to our turn again, he sets field spell knowing he can't do anything, I just attack, and just hoping he doesn't have the card that destroys Macrocosmos. Okay, he passes turn. Gotta attack first and then Pot of Peace so you don't get that half attack. So he has evenly matched, definitely getting rid of our trap card because these are our 2 most important cards here. We search and we find a Mutant's Cry, so we're definitely gonna set Mutant's Cry, and we have Arsenal in here somewhere. Yeah, Arsenal, so we don't have to sacrifice Beast or anything. Instantly flip a Cry to banish that card because Macro's up. We just banish that. Banish that freaking card, so now there's 2 field spells gone. He activates this card to let us draw 1. We're not going to negate that, don't waste it. Keystone comes back as a banish target for Beast. And we play Duster, and that should close out the game here. And I do some extra stuff that I didn't need to, but I just summon him and attack for game. Alright guys, here's the deck list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you don't make the mistakes that I did. I learned from my mistakes as well. Quickly over the deck list, I added Mutant Clash and 3 evenly matched for those back row decks or people that like to just play every card and they don't have many negates. Kind of decks like Branded or Labyrinth. And I added like the Spider Xyz monster to go into a 4 material Zeus with Lancelot, Spider, and then Zeus gives you like a 4 material Zeus, which is pretty useful too. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe if you want to see more. New Mutant support's coming out, so I'll definitely be uploading when that comes out as well. Anyways, hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.